gonna do when I start coming at you, huh? You very mysterious lady and you exactly my type. Yo, I'm gonna get you, baby, it's just a matter of time. Why you teasing me? You like to drive me crazy, huh? What's the reason? Don't you wanna be my baby, huh? You the lightning, I'm the thunder, baby, recording the storm. You hiding from the hunter, I see you, shorty, it's on. I know you like me, but for now you just keeping the undercover. Like a balaclava, love inside this lava. You do me, give it to me, papa. It's not over till it's over,
Yo. It's not over.
Sheffy.
By the way, it's not over. People begged it to come back. I brought it back. Why is it not working?
Mommy give me milk, says small tool.
Why is it not working? Why is it not working, Jimmy?
Jimmy Oba says you are disgusting.
Why is it not working, Jimmy? I'm trying to think why is it not working. I restarted the app. Why is it not working? That makes no sense.
Jimmy Oba says cuz UPP game is whack.
No, the alerts. The alerts. Why is it not working? I don't understand why it's not working. Try to restart the phone. Why you need to watch? I just started it.
That
Well, that works.
is absolute dog shit.
But the command doesn't work? No. It should work. Oh, my sub count is much lower now. Let me reset that right now, actually. Oh, it works now. Queef works, but not fart. You didn't do fart? I have 14 subs now. A lot of people unsubbed. Because I don't obey them. I don't obey them, I lose subs. It's fine. Oh, it works out, thank you.
Jimmy Opa says it always worked, you dummy.
No, I didn't hear it. I just ran it. Like you ran it and didn't work. You ran it and I ran it. It didn't work. I mean, no, not you. Moki did. I ran it. It didn't work.
Ennui Henry says 8 gifted this month.
Is it 8 gifted? I didn't know that. So a lot of people unsub like the actual like non-gifted ones. So yeah, I have a lot lower now. It's my lowest one right now. My lowest sub count. Which is fine. I'm not gonna change for other people.
Ennui Henry says, so you only have 6 regular subbers.
Yep, I know. I'm not gonna change for other people. I'm not gonna appeal. I'm not gonna do shit to appeal to other people. I'm gonna be myself. This is my channel for me. I mean, if it was my full-time job, then I'd feel more pressure to do it. But I'm not. It's not my full-time job. No biggie. No biggie.
Jimmy Opa says no content, Andy.
What? No. What are you talking about? I had a long time. I've been busy, obviously, with work, too. Cherries, chat. Cherry. Where's
Mommy
Cherry?
Give Me Milk says you have no soul. You lost it after Girl Arc.
No, I have a soul. I'm just not going to be a little bitch boy anymore. That's it. And she just sucked the soul out of me. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I realized evil people existed.
Jimmy Opa says wait till next Eve World.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Mommy Give Me Milk says you said you are sentimental.
I don't trust.
SS Scorcher says I am Sanukia Soman.
I have a hard time trusting anyone really right now. I have a hard time
SS Scorcher says fresh Japanese style Soman.
What? I don't know what that means. Ramen?
Mommy Give Me Milk says you're evil through my eyes.
Yeah. I ain't no bitch boy anymore. That makes me evil.
SS Scorcher says yes, kind of microwave ramen. Ennui Henry says, so did something happen to your car? Jimmy
No.
Opa says copium AF.
It was like the steering wheel just moving on its own. Like it was it was annoying me. So I had to get an alignment.
SS Scorcher says that's why I kind of hesitate to call it fresh.
And I had to get
Mommy Give
a
Me
new
Milk
tire.
says you've been evil. Your mom needs to be treated better.
One of my tires was bald. So I had to get a new tire too. So I got a new tire, I got an alignment. Each cost about $100. 2 different shops I went today. Okay, so what we're gonna do eat first, we're gonna eat tacos first. So we're gonna use this meat.
Jimmy Opa says
cost
you
too
don't
bad.
just replace one tire man.
I'm a cheapskate, so yes, I do.
MR Peggy Hill says when will you pay back your mom?
Maybe. Surely but surely.
Jimmy Opa says you like John Seth. Go buy used tire.
No,
Jimmy
I don't.
Opa says nice app.
No. What do you mean? Did we F? We didn't F. I don't buy used
Dave
tires.
Rusty says meet yo meet. Mommy
Dave?
Give Me Milk says planned F to not talk about paying his mom.
Are we F?
Ennui
F'd?
Henry says we didn't hear you because of the F.
Did we F?
MR Peggy Hill says why do you always eat so late?
I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't buy used tires. Used tires cost the same as a new tire at Walmart. So there's no point in buying a used tire. I go to Walmart.
Eileen Henry says when you were fiddling with the phone it feed.
I go to Walmart.
Dave Arusky says Happy Tuesday D.
Happy Tuesday. I go to Walmart, grab the cheapest cheapest new tire, which is $65. Unfortunately, didn't have any this time, so I had to buy the next level up, which is $85. Whatever. So yeah. Look at that. Yummy, yummy.
Eileen Henry says what the fuck.
What? The fuck what? Where is my potato? Where is?
Dave Arusky says look at that sweet patina.
Patina? What do you mean?
Eileen Henry says the pan is disgusting.
Oh yeah.
SS Scorcher says Jamaica.
Jimmy Opa.
MR Peggy Hill says so much carbon on that cast iron pan. Mommy Give Me Milk says that looks disgusting, just like your tiny tools.
Have you seen it? I can show you if you want. Not on stream though. I'll give you special access.
SS Scorcher says Jimon. Dave Arusky says that thing belongs in a museum.
I mean, yeah, I agree. My cast iron is always special.
MPCVR says exclamation point speed dating.
Huh? Fucking troll.
MR Peggy Hill says you need to do portion control, man.
What do you mean? What's portion control?
Mommy Give Me Milk says exclamation point speed dating. Eileen Henry says you need to do portion control, man.
I don't know what's portion control. Where's my salt? I bought salt. I purchased a new salt. Yeah, leave it.
Mommy Give Me Milk says Cheppy doesn't have control of anything in his life.
That's true. And we saw that on stream. Many times. Many times.
MR Peggy Hill says limiting what you eat. It seems you eat a lot and that's why you're not losing weight.
I agree.
Tyler Dude says you missed out on da roadhead. Filsky says Cheppy can't even control his gas.
That's true.
MR Peggy Hill says you know what you need. You need a life coach. I know someone good. He's only $399 a month.
I'm good. Okay, almost done. My last round. It was pretty dirty, so I had to like go multiple rounds on this. Should be good enough.
MR Peggy Hill says, when was the last time you had a salad? Dave Rusky says Andy's a life coach.
I have it during the spring and summertime. I don't really have it in the fall or winter. I make it myself. I don't buy it because why would I pay $15 for a salad? I'm not stupid.
Tyler Dude says, I know Butaka is and Andy is so fucking far off. Ha ha hey 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 hey, it's milky.
It's not milky. Nice and juicy.
MR Peggy Hill says it's spring and summertime now.
Yeah, I know. Is the whatchamacallit on the screen? The heart rate? Is heart rate?
MPCZR says, I love salads.
I can make you a salad if you want. I make a
Mommy Give
killer
Me Milk
salad.
says exclamation point speed dating.
I make a killer
Dave
salad.
Rusky says make sure to juice that iron real good.
I can make a killer salad.
MPCZR says exclamation point speed dating.
This speed dating.
MR Peggy Hill says MBC loves salad. If you ate one, she might like you too. Takashit says, hey Andy, WTF are you?
Hey, what the fuck are you? What do you mean, what the fuck am I? I'm a human being. What about you? Okay.
Mommy Give Me Milk says human being.
I'm a human being.
MR Peggy Hill says, hi Taka, I'm here for you.
Peggy never does that. He normally
Dave
does that to
Rusky
streamers
says
only.
evil.
And then only on their channels he does it. He doesn't like say it to other people on other channels or whatever. Like he'll just say, like, for example, if he's going to Steph's channel, he'll say he's there for her. Okay, how many are we gonna make? I don't want to make all of them. Just 3 is fine, I think. Save the rest for tomorrow.
Dave Rusky says, is that clown meat? MR Peggy Hill says, I say it to streamers. Takashit says, how do you know that Andy?
Huh? I mean, I see
Wendy
Peggy Hill
88
and all
says,
channels.
MR Peggy Hill not loyal.
Yeah, he's not loyal. He says he's there for everyone, basically. Yeah. Andy sounds jealous of Taka? No. I don't get jealous. Only time I got jealous is when I'm romantically involved with someone. That's it. Which is not a lot. It's very rare.
SS Torture says, you guys should cherish Andy, not flame him.
Oh, don't worry about it. They enjoy the flaming.
Takashit says, why do you hate me, Andy?
I don't hate you. What are you talking about?
SS Scorcher says, our time on this earth is limited, you scoundrels.
Scoundrels? Oh no. It's entertainment. I'm fine. They don't go over the line. They're fine. As long as they don't go over the line.
Takashit says, am I not your naughty girl?
Naughty girl. You're not a girl. You ain't no girl. That's for sure.
Mommy give me milk, says Road Cabeza.
Road Cabeza.
Takashit says don't assume my gender.
You could assume mine. I don't give a shit.
SS Scorcher says what are you making, Cheffy?
Pork. Tacos. Pork tacos. These are like rib meat tacos.
SS Scorcher says ooh nice.
Yeah.
MBCZR says what a bad girl. SS Scorcher says that sounds good.
Who's a bad girl?
SS Scorcher says hi Steph. MR Peggy Hill says do you think by over-seasoning everything might lead you to not like simple meals like salad and quinoa?
I don't know about that. I like salad, but my salads are not simple. They're more complicated than your average salad.
Takashit says you're a bad girl, Andy.
I'm a bad girl, you're damn right, cuz. I'm a bad girl.
SS Scorcher says quinoa sucks lol.
What's quinoa? I don't know what's quinoa. Quinoa? What's quinoa? Okay.
SS Scorcher says even for heapy foods that shit has horrible texture.
Texture. It's all about the texture.
Henri Henry says fake foodie.
What?
MR Peggy Hill says you should eat like a girl.
I don't think girls and guys eat differently. Maybe like, they know how to control their diets a little bit better, I guess, than guys. But generally speaking, they pretty much eat the same. I mean, obviously personality and goals are different, obviously. But generally the same. Okay.
MR Peggy Hill says I would find you more sexually attractive if you ate like a girl.
What? That makes no sense though. I don't know how to eat. I don't know how girls eat. I don't watch e-girls.
SS Scorcher says do you guys think marriage is a bad idea?
Well, yeah. Generally speaking, you only get married as a guy because the woman demands it as a requirement. Generally speaking. Unless you're religious, obviously, or unless you're trying to make your parents happy, that's different. Generally speaking, guys don't give a shit about it, generally speaking. Unless it's a possessive thing. I'm not possessive. I try not to be, at least.
SS Scorcher says I am trying to lock down a lady though.
Why? It's not really locked down. You know divorce exists, right? What's the divorce rate in the US right now? 60? 70?
SS Scorcher says for loads of sex. SS Scorcher says JK.
Is it 60 or 70%?
SS Scorcher says I know that's why I am saying.
It's a complete waste of money. Like, if I do get married, it's going to be a courthouse marriage. I might need more oil, actually.
MR Peggy Hill says you should marry a guy. At least they can't get pregnant.
What? I don't have intercourse with men. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I'm so bloated today. I'm very, very bloated. What's going on, Henry? What's so funny? Okay.
MR Peggy Hill said the salad will make you feel less bloated.
That's probably true. So will it make me happier? Maybe not. Who knows?
Henry Henry says, did you get training today?
No, he skipped it. He says he'll let me know in a couple weeks. So that means I'm gonna stick around at least with them for a couple weeks. I mean, unless they really make me want, unless they make me really want to quit. Like, I realized today, Henry, like he told me that.
MR Peggy Hill says probably. It will make you feel less likely to have a heart attack.
Oh, okay. He told me that I really, really want you to like not stay longer than 1 o'clock. And I told him, well, I get assignments at 1 o'clock or 1:30. So like, can you make sure I don't get assignments at that time? I think they're setting me up for failure. That's what it looks like. It's just stupid. Like, why are you blaming me?
Henry said couple of weeks could mean they're done with you.
Probably, I don't know. But they're setting me up for failure, which is strange. You know? Know what I mean? Like, why do you want me to finish at 1 o'clock while you're assigning me assignments at 1 o'clock? It's crazy. Know what I mean?
Henry Henry says like there's no reason for additional training because you've done 3 months. MR Peggy Hill says you should take more accountability and stop making excuses.
No, it's not. It's not excuses.
Henry Henry says that's a negative on it.
What? They give me assignments started at 1 o'clock or 1:30, and they want me to be done by 1 o'clock and finished. Leave. Like the station by 1 o'clock. Like, but they're assigning me stuff literally at 1 o'clock or 1:30. It's literally impossible, and they're blaming me for that shit. That's crazy.
I_N0Tom_bot says it's against the law to contact PPL after work hours. Henry Henry says one negative possibility is that they've given up on you.
Probably. Are you okay? I am.
I_N0Tom_bot says, but I just came in so dunno what happened.
What are you talking about?
Henry Henry says I'm assuming a couple of weeks is 3 months.
I think so too.
MR Peggy Hill says you should threaten to sue them. SS Scorcher says fucking sigh.
I mean, I would, but I don't have money to sue anyone, really. I don't have sugar daddies to, like, fund my shit, dude. You know what I mean? I don't have Oilers, either. who's gonna fund my legal funds, you know?
MBCZR says go find a sugar daddy. MR Peggy Hill says, have you thought about falling or slipping at work?
Well, the thing is that, Steph, I'm not a girl, so I can't just, like, get one just by asking. You know what I mean? It's not the same thing for men. It's very different. Slipping at work? What do you mean? I mean, I work an outside job. Like, I'm literally driving for them.
MBCZR says, yeah, you can.
No, I can't. You think I have boobies?
Sedless __apprentice says, Andy, would you plan to fight for a sugar daddy? MBCZR says, see what Max doesn't put on a wig.
Ha ha ha! You're funny. I would never put on a wig. I wonder who was his sugar daddy in Japan. I wonder who. Or sugar mama, or whatever you want to call it. Oh God.
MR Peggy Hill says Japan is very affordable.
No, when you're in there, yeah, but not for the flight. No, flight is very expensive. Michelangelo convinced me not to go this year, which is fine. Maybe next year I'll go to Thailand instead. Impregnate with my dead semen as many women as possible. Shallots. There's two others.
MR Peggy Hill says, well, you can't afford it, but others can.
Yeah, the flight alone to like Southeast Asia is like at least $1,000 on a good day, on a slow day in travel. Ugh, hella full. Oh, sleepy.
MR Peggy Hill says, I didn't know Japan was Southeast Asia.
It's really right next to it. It's like, I don't know how many miles, like probably like 100 miles, I don't know. It's literally right next to it. Costs about the same. Couple hundred dollar difference probably. They're next to each other, Peggy.
Mikey Ungolo says, yeah, it's right next to Vietnam. MR Peggy Hill says, law.
Is it really? I don't know. It's on an island. I know it's on an island. But it's like really close to Southeast Asia.
MDCVR says, where's Barry? I want to talk about boys. Mikey Ungolo says no.
Know what?
Mikey Ungolo says it's nowhere near Southeast Asia.
What are you talking about? You're trying to say like it's an opposite side of the world? It's close enough for me. What's upset?
MBCZR says OMG hi Senti Daddy.
Yeah, Senti Daddy is gonna take care of.
Mikey Angelo says ask Chat GPT.
Senti Daddy is gonna take care of y'all. Right, Sent?
Henry Henry says say Asia is Singapore, Thailand. Henry Henry says Vietnam.
What?
MR Peggy Hill says oh shit. Nice checkmark scientist. Congrats.
You just realized? How do you just
Takashit says hi Senti Daddy. Mikey Angelo says Andy, do you think all the Asian countries are within 100 miles of each other?
Yes. Yummy.
MR Peggy Hill says yes. I just realized it now. Mikey Angelo says I don't know how to reply to that. Mommy give me milk says hello Senti Grandpa. Takashit says I am here for you MR Peggy Hill.
Yes. I don't have space.
MR Peggy Hill says I'm here for you Mortaka. Henry Henry says Tokyo and Bangkok are 3,000 miles away.
Yeah, that's not that bad. It's a lot of water.
Henry
Don't
Henry
count the
says
water.
like New York and Los Angeles.
You don't count the
Mikey
water.
Angelo says Andy, can you Google how far Japan is from Southeast Asia?
No. Don't count the water. The water doesn't count.
Mikey Angelo says also what countries are Southeast Asia?
I don't know. Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam. What are the other ones? Philippines, Malaysia.
Henry Henry says what the fuck does that mean? Setless __ apprentice says don't question Andy. He is an expert on Asia. Henry Henry says of course you have to count the water. MR Peggy Hill says how does water not count? So it's right next to NYC.
You can't live and do anything in the water. That's why.
Mommy give me milk says your tiny tool will fit well in Asia.
I agree. I have a tiny tool. Unless you know how to extend the size somehow.
Henry Henry says that the plane has to fly across it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, which ones are not undercooked? If it's a little pink,
Mikey
it's fine,
Angelo
right?
says but it doesn't count Bekassu people don't live on it.
If it's a little pink, it's a little fine, right? A little pink is it's okay? It's a little pink. A little pink. It's fine.
MR Peggy Hill says do you believe the world is really flat and not round?
Yeah. There we go. Alright, what kind of sauce did you get? What kind of sauce did you put on there? Okay, oh, cilantro. Completely forgot about the cilantro. Let's put sriracha, I guess. I forgot about the fucking cilantro, dude. Fucking cilantro. My favorite component too, by the way.
MR Peggy Hill says add blue cheese.
I don't have blue cheese. I don't like blue cheese, that's why it's not here. Blue cheese is okay, once in a blue moon. This is a little bit too strong for me. Taco, does it look good? Does it look authentic tacos, like in SoCal? Or no? Is it authentic? Taco? If you're still there. Taco.
Mikey Ungalo says why South Cal? Mikey Ungalo says why not Mexico?
South. Well, I've never been to Mexico. I've been to SoCal. Many times, actually. I've been to LA only once, though. Yeah, only once I've been to LA. Why is it not going through? There we go. Alright, well, let's consume these in the other room. Ugh. These have shallots, by the way. Okay. Then we'll come back and finish the salmon, and that's just we're gonna make it for my lunch, and that's it.
Sentless__apprentice says is Mexico in Southeast Asia?
No. Imagine if it was. It would not be the same. The world would be completely different. Oh. What was that? Okay. Alrighty. Whew. Wait, who's online? I'm curious. Who's like sucking up all the viewership? I mean, I shouldn't care about the viewership, but I'm curious. Just curious. Plax is 8. I'm at 12. Everyone's down today. What today is? Tuesday. Usually I hit good numbers on Tuesdays. Strange. Something must be big going on another channel that's not on my channel right now. What happened?
Henri Henry says Plax just started. MR Peggy Hill says my second favorite streamer is banned.
Who? Hassan? That's Serial's #1 favorite. Okay.
Richie Flair says yes, chef.
That-
Yummy.
I mean,
is absolute dog shit.
Sedless__apprentice says I'm so glad Artsy got banned. Can't stand that guy.
This is his lunchtime. He'll be back.
CM_NYC_TV says so. Mikey Ungolo says you think about cereal a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Give me milk, says Two's Edgelord. MR Peggy Hill says he just cooned. Downward Dog GGO says Two's Lord.
Huh?
Richie Flair says Ethernet cable was in the taco. Mommy Give Me Milk says you have a small tool.
I do. What's up?
Henri Henry says, what did you do?
Literally nothing.
Meow.
I just ate food. That's it.
Henri Henry says bitrate trash.
Not anymore, no.
SS Scorcher says cheapy.
No. It's probably because using the backpack.
Henri Henry says gray screen. Henri Henry says well. SS Scorcher says tacos came out fast. Offline soon.
No.
SS Scorcher says we gotta clean her room ka. SS Scorcher says I thought I was messy. SS Scorcher says she's. MR Peggy Hill says do you think the Wi-Fi is being absorbed by your cavities? Henri Henry says he was cleaning for weeks for the date. Mikey Ungolo says Google the distance between Japan and Southeast Asia. Downward Dog GGO says we finally got him to take down the bikini poster at 40.
Okay. Okay. I wanted to do this before we cook, because I want Steph to watch this if she wants to. I got the idea from her stream earlier. She says I don't watch her streams, but I lurk more. I do watch them. I just lurk.
Mommy Give Me Milk says thank you for being here for me, Peggy. Mikey Ungolo says that we're going to pressure Steph into doing something.
No, she did this thing called tier maker, and it's like a relationship type of one. Let me see. Let me get it up. Okay. It's called Relationship
Richie
Red
Flair
Flags.
says Andy lurks on his third alt account.
No. Relationship Red Flags tier list maker. So it's 160 red flags or whatever. I think it's a good idea. It's a good content. She did it with another streamer. I can't remember his name because it's just something like that. I don't know. So this is hers. I mean, you can barely read it. It's mostly blurry.
Mikey Ungolo says, are we copying her content?
Yep, we are. I thought it'd be great to do it because, like, I mean, I talk about dating and stuff like that a lot more than she does. So it's more ideal for me, I think. You know, in my opinion. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do mine first, and we'll compare it to hers. Okay, I have to zoom in because I'm blind as fuck. No, that's the restreaming thingy.
CM_NYC_TV says ass.
Yeah.
Downward Dog GGO says that girl needs about 20 years of dating before she's gonna find the right man. Henri Henry says no hot sauce for the tacos. Richie
There I
Claire
had
says thoughts
sriracha.
on ironic ELM performance in your dating show.
I liked it.
Jimmy Oba says copying content SMH.
The only thing I just was a little annoyed that he left. He actually left the show like prematurely, so I kind of messed up with the whole flow. But it's no big deal. We adapted. I mean, like everyone else, we're just adapted to it. It's no big deal, and we made it work. Instead of like being a 3-hour show, it became a 2-hour show. No big deal. I mean, I just like that. I like this performance. I mean, that's why I got him on the show because like he's very entertaining. To me, at least, he's entertaining.
Jimmy Oba says he realized how shit the show was.
I mean, it's not perfect. No, I mean, no, it's not. It's not 3,000 viewer, dating show. No, it's not.
MR Peggy Hill says, "Are you an expert at premature stuff too?"
What's premature? I don't know what that means. So we're gonna go with the first one. Different political alignments. I could work with that. Let's see. Depends on situation.
Richie Claire says, "Did he show his wolf head on the show?"
Yep.
I can't remember.
He did, which is good. The wolf head is good content. I guess it depends on the situation. Like I could literally.
Jimmy Oba says, "Oh Lord, this is not content."
I could literally be dating someone who's.
CM_NYC_TV says EH.
I literally could be dating someone who's Republican, but I don't know if I could be dating
Jimmy
someone.
Oba says at least Steph knows how to share her screen.
I can't be dating probably someone who's like a MAGA, MAGA.
SS
Crazy
Scorcher says
nutcase.
CMK.
So I'm just saying. But it depends on the situation. Republican, like not MAGA Republican, but Republican, I don't mind dating really. Like, there's certain things I don't agree with, obviously.
CM_NYC_TV says SSSSSSS.
Did I lose my chat phone or something?
SS Scorcher says lol. What's up, dog?
Okay. Invested in politics. Let's see. Neutral. Doesn't really matter to me. I am invested somewhat. I do watch a little bit in political content here and there, but not really. Like it's just more like filler content in my brain.
Apprentice says the producer being 1 hour late, making the guests pivot from Discord to Twitch shared screen.
See, the thing is that let me respond to that publicly. I wanted the atmosphere of one-on-one dates, not a group-on-one date. It's a completely different vibe. That's what I wanted. I understand the layouts was a little bit more difficult, a little more tricky. I understand that. That's a little different. That wasn't my focus, obviously. My focus was the vibe, controlling the vibe, and controlling the look, and one-on-one with the host. One-on-one dates with the host. That was the vibe I was going for. I don't like the traditional dating shows. The traditional dating shows are boring. They're boring for a reason. It's played out. It's overused, the format, over and over and over and over and over and over. It's overused. No, but the thing is that I didn't want to like right click your name, server mute you, then you stay in the channel. But and I also have to hide your camera too. Like I have to turn off your camera. Like it's more work for me. But if it's a one-on-one channel where you just have a host and like the 2 dates or whatever, it's more hyper focused. It's just the date. That's it. It's not a group date like traditional dating shows. Traditional dating shows are played out. People are bored of it because they're played out. It's overused. That's why I wanted something different. But yeah, that was the format of the show. Yeah, and it worked. It worked. I mean, I had to mute people to do it, and I mean, I didn't turn off the cameras. You guys turned it off for me, which is good. And yes, secret. So, for example, the reason why it's a secret for the woman to be secret is because I want genuine reactions of the dates. So if I told you the date, the female date, then there is no genuine reaction. You're gonna script your reaction. I don't want scripted reactions. I don't feel comfortable with scripted reactions. I want genuine, real reactions of who shows up. That's what I want. That is the format I want. It's not too scripted. Scripted, but not too scripted. Like, to a certain degree. Makes sense to me, actually. If you guys had an idea of who was going to show up, then the reaction wouldn't be as good. Granted, you guys didn't react the way I wanted you to. You just didn't care. And who showed up. Like, imagine if I had Amarath show up, then yeah, the reaction would be a lot bigger. You know? Anyways. Picky eater. I'm not picky eater at all. Wait, if they're picky eater? Not the worst thing. But no, I told everyone who was a guest. I told all the guys. The guys were not secret. The girl had to be secret. No, I don't think prep is necessary for the girl. Like the reaction of surprising everyone, including the guests, including the audiences, on who the girl is important for me. Streamers who are like guests, you know, they have good improv skills. They could adapt. Everyone adapted. Yeah, I mean, because I can't talk over chat. What's up, Sick?
CM_NYC_TV says okay, check DM.
Why?
Sendless__apprentice
No.
says I was your best guest. Shane did well as the host. He had no clue what you were doing either.
You need background music, so when the girl is... No, I had background music. You weren't there, CM.
Sick Reality says oh he dug in that nostril. MR Peggy Hill says why didn't you fly all the guests to one central location, like your home, to shoot this dating show?
I mean, if you want to fund it, you're more than welcome. What does CM say? No, I have that already, CM.
CM_NYC_TV says I didn't hear the background music. I was lurking.
No, I had it for like at the end of the show when they were decided the winner, or when she was deciding the winner. Why not screen share? Because I'm about to cook salmon. That's why. All right, picky eater. Not the worst thing. Not the worst thing really. That's not a big deal.
MR Peggy Hill says why didn't you ask CM to be a guest?
I did. He has parents. Their parents are extremely important to him. It's like, it's up to him. I can't make him just stream whenever I want him to. I go to bed at 12 o'clock. He goes live at 12 o'clock. It's a big difference. You know what I mean? I can't change his schedule. He was a secret planned guest, actually. But it's up to him.
Mikey Angelo says why didn't you ask Sam to be a guest?
I did. The thing is that he needs to be in bed by a certain time. I get on weekends. I don't know what time exactly when I get out. Like it's the news. So whenever the shit is done, it's done. You know what I mean? I get out usually between like either 1 through 3 or 4 o'clock. It depends. It depends. Like now, they're more serious about like making sure like I'm not getting assignments at 1 o'clock. And then my boss told me I need to get out of there by 1 o'clock. Like leave the news station, which is fine. I mean, great for me. Just don't give me assignments at 1 o'clock. You know. Did this date show? Yeah, it already happened. Like on Saturday. Well, yeah, I asked Sam to be on it. I don't know who's. Taka. I did ask Taka. He was a guest. And then shit happened, and then he was dropped. The thing is that if they do fire me, I'm gonna expose them and call them out. That's it. Like I don't have time or resources to sue them, obviously, but they basically want me to leave by 1 o'clock the station, but they're giving me assignments at 1 o'clock or even 1:30. It's like I have to go to there. I'm not gonna say no. I can't tell them, well, because the assignments, because I have to follow what the assignment desk tells me to do. But their boss, the main boss, tells me I have to leave by 1 o'clock. I can't fight with these two different bosses. You know what I mean? It's not my decision. It's not my place. It's like I gotta do whatever. Whoever's there in front of me, that's what I gotta do. Then gather goodwill. I don't know what you mean by that. Gather. How do you mean gather goodwill? Alienated? I don't know if I alienated. I mean, people enjoyed the show. The thing is that some people expected perfection. So like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be perfect every time, especially live. Fuck no, dude. Have you not seen live shows? Even Hollywood produced with like millions of dollars of resources, they still fuck up. Even at the news station, we fuck up. I see the fuck ups at the news station. You don't. They fuck up. The thing is, like, I hear the director and producer and the camera guy like yelling at each other, literally on the speaker. They're yelling at each other because like one little movement of a fuck up. It's not really a big deal, but like they're killing each other by yelling at each other. Like, well, you had it tilted too much. Oh, you zoomed in too much. Like that's just stupid bullshit, dude. Like, what the fuck? This is why the news media is gonna go out of business. I'd say in like 5 years it'll be completely dead. The traditional news media, it'll be completely dead. It'll be 100% dead in 5 years. No, I was helping Babu with tech issues and like scripting issues and stuff like that. No, I wanted to try to learn how to use the stream together. Apparently, you could learn how to use it without being live, which I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Let's finish this.
That's how you win the show. Mommy give me milk says #justice for Senti. Probably _WW3 says what does Andy hate Babu?
No, I don't. Choose Audi.
Henry Henry says finish it.
Finish what?
Henry Henry says it's 160 items.
Yeah, we're gonna do it right now. Choose Audi. Could be good. Neutral. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Live with parents. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, maybe. Depends on the situation, I guess. Practice a religion. Wait, practice a religion you are not involved with? No, that's not good. Not the worst thing. Bad but manageable. I mean, I don't care about religion. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm blind as fuck. Okay. Orders a fast food option at specialty restaurants? What the fuck? What's a specialty restaurant? Fast food option?
Henry Henry says how do you not understand the religion question?
No, I read it. Practice of religions you are not involved with.
Did you give the contestant the gift card afterwards?
I don't care.
Thank you gift.
I mean, I don't support religion, honestly, but I mean, it's manageable. I could do that. I don't understand this part. Orders fast food option at specialty restaurants? I don't know what that means, so not the worst thing, I guess.
Henry Henry says you were like, what does that mean?
What? Don't worry about it, Peggy Ho. At least you're fun in the show. Inconsistent communication.
Henry Henry says ordering fries or burgers at a fancy place.
Oh, really?
Henry Henry says they're milkshakes.
Really? Bad, but manageable. Inconsistent communication. See, that's a big deal for me. Yeah, it's a big deal for me.
Mikey Angelo says, I wonder if it was stressful for the guests behind the scenes. I feel working with Andy can be stressful.
Behind the scenes? What do you mean behind the scenes? It's a live show. It's not a recorded show. There is no behind the scenes.
Henri Henry says, what does specialty restaurant mean?
I have no idea.
SS Scorcher says, inconsistent communication is bad.
Hell yeah, it's bad. I've had this situation. I had like the worst situation in my life with that. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's the worst situation. Inconsistent communication is a big deal.
SS Scorcher says, bro, when we cucka, when we bra hip hop you.
I don't know what you mean. Dismissive of your feelings or opinions. Yeah, that's a bad thing. It's bad but manageable, but I'm not too sure. Wait, no, it's a deal breaker.
MR Peggy Hill says, give examples.
Oh no, I can't give examples because the only example I have recently is the last 6 or 7 months, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. I mean, I want to talk about it. I'm trying to be, peaceful and a good boy or man. Controlling. See, I don't like controlling people. Like, I don't want to be controlled. So this is of another person. This is not of me. So if they're controlling, that's a deal breaker. That's for sure. Lack of accountability. Bad but manageable. Lack of accountability. Bad but manageable. I'll say that. Unwilling to address or resolve conflicts. That's a deal breaker for me. That's for sure. Passive aggressive.
CM_NYC_TV says a specialty restaurant is a type of restaurant that focuses on a particular cuisine or theme, differentiating it from general purpose restaurants. They often become known for their unique or specialized offerings, carving out a niche in the culinary landscape.
I guess the thing is that if you go to like a specialty restaurant like that,
MR Peggy Hill says like Chipotle.
No, like if you go to like a Thai restaurant and they offer French fries and you get the French fries and that's it. Yeah, it's gonna piss me off. You know what I mean? Yeah, but do they actually serve French fries at Thai restaurants? Not many. Very rarely. The bad ones do actually. If they can't make money from their Thai menu, they're gonna have like an American side, which is stupid.
Mommy give me milk says #justice for Senti.
Lack of emotional availability. That's definitely not good. That's a deal breaker for me. Excessive jealousy. Oh man, I think the thing is that when someone doesn't get jealous, that's bad.
MR Peggy Hill says #gift cards for Senti.
See, in my experience, I've learned this recently, is that if they have no jealousy, that means they have no emotional attachment to you and no feelings for you, really. Like, they don't give a shit about you. If there's zero jealousy, like absolutely zero. So, excessive jealousy. Bad but manageable. It's not the worst thing, I guess. I guess it depends on the situation. Depends. Constantly negative.
MR Peggy Hill says maybe they just using you for sex.
That happened to me. That happened to me. I was their rebound one time. I mean, we had intercourse probably for like I don't know how many times, but we were together for like a month and a half or whatever, or 2 months. I don't remember. But we were arguing so much. Eventually, she ditched me because we were arguing so much. Whatever. I don't like being controlled. Disregards boundaries. See, that's definitely a not. It's not good. That is definitely not good. That's a deal breaker for sure. Doesn't have the same music taste. I don't have music taste. I don't know if I could. I can't really put that anywhere. Doesn't it have the same music? I don't care about. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Not, depends on the neutral. Neutral, I guess. Neutral. It doesn't really matter to me. One uppers. What's I know what upper means. Like if you're going in an argument with them, like they always have to like get the one up or whatever. Bad but manageable. Excessively compliments. What? No, I actually like this. I I like to give and receive excessive compliments, actually. Never compliments, bad but manageable. Only compliments physical attributes? Depends on the situation. Constantly late. Oops. Constantly late. Not the worst thing. Last minute cancels. That's bad, but manageable. Rude to service or retail staff. The thing is that being rude is very subjective. Depends on the situation.
MR Peggy Hill says you're the most handsome person on this stream, Andy. Keep it up, bro.
What do you mean?
The good news says, did I miss the tacos?
Yes. We're gonna cook some salmon though, but we're not gonna eat it. It's just for tomorrow. Okay, we're doing relationship red flag tier list. Heard. Do you want to do it with me? It's up to you. I don't care. We're trying to figure out ourselves. It's 160 red flags apparently. I already have like the instant deal breakers, inconsistent communication,
Heard the good news says yes.
dismissive of your feelings or opinions, controlling, unwilling to address or resolve conflicts, lack of emotional availability, disregards boundaries. Those are the. I've learned this recently about myself though. So like the last 6 months, I definitely learned a lot about myself. Like a lot of these happened to me.
Heard the good news says I think making a red flag tier list is a red flag.
You're funny. Anyways, does not have a single close friend. Bad but manageable, I guess. Brags about how good of a liar they are. That's the instant deal breaker. I hate liars. I really hate liars. I really, really do. Especially when it's involved in like romantic situations. If you're lying to me about anything, done.
Camel in 2020 says, hi at Cheppy J, how are you? Mikey Ungolo says ignoring constructive feedback is a red flag.
Where is that? Can you just wait until we get there? Like I don't know where it is. Can we just go one by one? Goes to the gym every day. I actually like that. I mean, it could be good. Not every single day. Never goes to the gym. No, it's bad but manageable.
Mommy Give Me Milk says ignoring constructive feedback.
I don't know where it is. You gotta wait. Has a mental disorder? No, no, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I guess it's bad but manageable. I guess. Neurodivergent. What does neurodivergent mean? Anyone know? It's not a word in my dictionary.
MR Peggy Hill says ignoring constructive feedback is a red flag.
I don't know where it is. I'm sorry.
Mikey Ungolo says autism.
Divergent.
MR Peggy Hill says it's you.
Having a brain that works differently from the average or
Mikey Ungolo says low
neurotypical person.
vocabulary is a red flag.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, I put it. It could be good actually. What's neurotypical? Oh, neurotypical is a normal person, a normie. Okay.
Camel in 2020 says hi.
Doesn't matter to me. So I don't have those red flags.
Mikey Ungolo says AKA autism.
Makes plans for the future without consulting your preferences. Yeah, that's bad. Longest relationship never lasted more than a month. Well, that's pretty bad actually. Multiple exes within the same year. That's also bad but manageable. Never been in a relationship. That's bad. I mean, I don't date.
Mikey Ungolo says laziness is a red flag.
Can you tell me where it is and I'll look for it? I already put the link in the chat.
Mikey Ungolo says low intelligence is a red flag.
Look for it and you tell me.
Peggy Hill says what was your longest relationship?
Year and a half.
Mikey Ungolo says just listing my red flag.
I don't know where it is. Put a lot of labels on themselves. I mean, I like labels because I'm a marketer. Doesn't matter to me really. Constantly brings up X. Bad but manageable. Lacks empathy. That's is it lacking empathy? is not does not mean like it's entirely gone, right? It's
Mikey Ungolo says low critical skills is a red
I
flag.
don't know what that means. Males with only
Mikey
male
Ungolo
friends.
says low critical thinking skills is a red flag. Henri Henry says Andy lacks empathy too.
No. Males with only male friends, females with only
Henri
female
Henry
friends.
says that's what the job said.
What job? No, they didn't say I lacked empathy. They say I lack substance on the interviews. It doesn't matter.
Henri Henry says the customer service.
Oh, it's been a long time. I gave up on that life. Male friends with only female
Henri
friends.
Henry says you said you couldn't fake empathy. Mikey
Yeah, I can't
Ungolo
fake
says
it.
studies show most CO lack empathy.
I could give
Person
real
Good News
empathy.
says could be good. Can get with her friends next.
Depends on the situation, I guess. References outdated gender roles? What the fuck is this shit? Depends on the situation. Okay. You can find their whole
MR
life
Peggy
on
Hill
social
says
media.
next time in an interview, ask them what is their preferred substance. Per the Good News says Harrison Bucker. Mikey Ungolo says entitlement is a red flag.
I'm not gonna look for it. This one is you can find their whole life on social media.
Gladys Stiletto says howdy.
Depends on situation. What's up? How you doing, lady? No drama, please. The thing is that you guys are gonna say this. I like drama, but I don't. I hate drama. But if it's at my doorstep and I can't avoid it, I have to head on to it. I have no choice. So I'm gonna put it under bad but manageable. Oh god, I can't breathe.
MR Peggy Hill says you love drama.
No, I don't.
Per the Good News says I think you like drama.
No, I don't. I'm a problem solver. So I get obsessed with solving the problem. I don't like drama. The thing is that I don't like problems. I like solving the problems. I'm obsessed about solving problems. That's it. And it becomes drama. That's it. Jesus Christ. Alright. This one's furry. I don't give a shit about furries. I mean, it's their own thing. I don't give a shit. If my girlfriend was a furry, I don't care. Really. It's up to them. Alright. Only hobbies include TV, video game, or computer, etc. What? I don't care, really.
Mikey Ungolo says furry is a red flag.
For you. Not for me. It's neutral. Does not matter to me. I don't really give a shit.
Per the Good News says alright, let's get Andy a furry.
I mean, I would not mind. Sponsor a female. One word replies. Depends on the situation. Talk shit behind their friends' backs.
MR Peggy Hill says is sex a good
Depends on the
hobby.
situation.
Mikey Ungolo says Dunning-Kruger is a red flag.
I don't know what that means.
Per the Good News says any preference in persona.
What's persona? Sex is a good hobby. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you're my girlfriend, you're monogamous. But I wasn't really into monogamy before, but now I am, unfortunately. I don't have a choice in the matter because we live in this world of mostly monogamy. Sorry, lady. Is the victim in every story they tell? The thing is that I already saw this on Steph's tier list. And it's like instant deal breaker. The thing is that there's real victims on some stories, but the thing is that certain people don't want to hear about the victim story. That's the thing. That's the biggest difference. So I guess it depends on situation for me. The thing is that Michelangelo, the way he's phrasing it, it makes it. I'm just speculating based on the way he's phrasing it. Victimhood is a red flag, but the thing is like, there's actual victims, and like the thing is that people want to be heard about their story and how they were traumatized. And like, when people are mocking them or like laughing at them or like making them seem like nothing really happened, it's like the more they play victim until they become accepted or be heard or listened to. You know what I mean? So it makes it look like they're playing victim when they're not. You know, that's fine. People don't like victims in general, really. I mean, I understand victims because I've been through like a lot of trauma, especially recently. But how's your book coming? I haven't had time to read it. It's only at page 5. Saying the person is always a victim in the stories. Well, I only had 2 traumatizing situations in my life where I got manipulated. One was business related, one's romantic related. So 2 very different stories. That's it, though. Obviously, both very traumatic to me. Both I was manipulated heavily on. But the thing is that obviously both made it look like I'm playing victim. Well, because people call it playing victim is because everyone's downplaying the situation. That's what they're trying to do, which is crazy. like the first time I had $6,000 stolen from me, and people downplayed it like it's no big deal. Like I wasted 2 months of my life helping this one person earn $30,000. I got nothing out of it. No big deal. You don't need to play victim. It's just $6,000 and like 2 months of your life. No big deal. You don't need to play victim. Money is money. Time is time. No big deal, right? You don't need to play victim for that. But no, I'm not going based on what he said. He doesn't know the stories. At least I don't think he knows this, at least the story that happened in 2018. What's OSRS? Scammed? I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I was a manager for a streamer, Peggy Hill, and I helped her generate over $30,000 within a 2-month span. That's basically the story, the short story. And she basically fired me, and just because I got annoying in trying to help her grow a channel and get more revenue. Well, I don't think Peggy Hill heard the story, so I helped her generate that much money, and she got annoyed and fired me, and I got nothing. That's it. That's a very, very short version of the story. But because of, like, if I talk about it, it makes me look like the victim. Because when you're the victim, you're not allowed to talk about it, especially publicly, you know? It's just weird. To me, that's weird, people saying that's playing victim. Maybe it only happened to me 2 times, playing victim, you know? 2 times. I'm not playing victim all the time. But I only got manipulated twice in my life, dude. Only twice, which is, I guess, is a good thing. You guys got manipulated a lot more than I do. You have more experience in being manipulated. I don't have a lot of experience in being manipulated. It's unfortunately, Peggy Hill, it was a verbal contract where I did trust her. And I learned my lesson, obviously. Never trust human beings. I mean, at least for business. No, I obviously it was verbal communication, which it does. Verbal contracts do hold in court in the U.S. Unfortunately, they're not based in the U.S. They're based in another country, so it's not really enforceable. I can't breathe. Yeah, verbal contracts can hold in court, just in the U.S., but they're not based in the U.S. All right, they act like they're better than everyone else. Let's see. I guess it depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. Because like better than anyone else is basically sound confident. Basically, it's sometimes. Is that why? No, I don't record any conversation archive messages. I mean, wait. When you say record, you mean like, what do you mean by that? I'm legally, you're not allowed to record verbal communication, or even like video of a private conversation. It's called wiretapping. It's illegal. I learned that recently, actually. I mean, I already knew about that law, but I learned that someone did that to me recently. Like, you can't legally record a private conversation unless you get consent to record and get consent to publish that recording in certain states. I can't breathe. No, in PA you can't do it. It's a two-party state. Same thing with Nevada. Almost the same law. It's the same. You can look up wiretapping laws on Nevada and Pennsylvania. Look it up, Google it, whatever. But we're talking about Pennsylvania and Nevada. All right, move on. Always feel the need to prove themselves. Oh, that's definitely me. So I mean, we're not talking about me though. This is about the other person. It depends on the situation. You should add private eye on there. I'm considering to be a private eye. So if I join Discord VC with cam on, fully nude, I don't have to worry about any you recording. Thing is that I could technically record, but if you find out and you have proof that I have recorded, you could charge me. I mean, the thing is, you have to have proof. You could charge me for wiretapping, yes. I was recorded without knowledge of the recording. Then that recording of that private call was put onto stream, which is super illegal, apparently. Apparently, you could get up to 7 years in prison, which is insane. I mean, I don't think it's that serious. 6 months, it's okay. 6 months in prison is fine. 7 years is a little bit excessive for wiretapping. Yeah, it is. It is. Like recording any audio or video, which includes audio. It's usually the audio. I mean, if it's just a video with no audio, that's a different situation. It's wiretapping. It's any audio. Obviously, you have to be in a state that has that law. I'm in a state that has that law. Yeah. I never record anyone's voice calls. Even like when you guys are in like, this is not public, by the way. These channels are not public. It's on a public server, but these channels are locked down, by the way. Not public. Anyways, rude to parents. When I have one parent, depends on the situation. I mean, it really depends. You go to law school with Lionel Lutz? I don't know who's that. Oh, Steph is on the top? What do you mean? Where's Steph? I think Steph's already left. She's not watching, I don't think. Oh, God. Yeah, she went. She left already. She already left. She's sleeping. She's either sleeping or watching someone else. Acting ratchet? I don't have that. Can't text incomplete sentences? No, I mean, I don't care about that, really. I don't really care about that shit. What's attention sponge? That's a nice way of saying attention whore? Probably. Well, I'm technically an attention whore. I'm on Twitch. Depends on the situation. Doggo. The thing is that I don't have large audience, Peggy Hill. If I had like 1,000 viewers, then I would. 100%. I agree with you there. You have to make all the big plans. Me? Doesn't matter to me, really. They want to make all the big plans. Depends on the situation, really. Always on their phone. That's bad, but manageable. The thing is, like, it would bother me. Like, for example, if I go on a date and the person on that date is on their phone the whole time, or like a little bit too long, like if it's like if they're on their phone like for like 5 straight minutes and I'm like having a conversation with them, like 100%, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'll leave. I'll let them pay for their own bill. Fuck that shit. But if it's like an actual relationship and they started doing that like later down the road, I'll have a conversation with them, obviously. Like, it's definitely a boundary. Not would it be happy about. I'll set that boundary up. Into celebrity gossip or reality TV? Is it reality TV if it's like Twitch? Put into like, I don't care. Bad hygiene or does not take care of their health. I mean, it's depends on the situation, really. Always want to eat out. Depends on the situation. Celebrity gossip? No, I don't care about celebrity. I really don't care. Likes going for drinks often.
Good news says depends on the situation.
Yeah, likes going for drinks often. Like that's a thing. Like I don't like being around alcoholics. Honestly, I mean I understand their issues, but as long as they're working towards their alcoholism, it's a different story. So it depends on the situation. Struggles with keeping a job. Bad but manageable. Call themselves a nice guy.
Henri Henry says bad hygiene.
Depends on
the situation.
Depends on the situation, yeah. No, we're not talking about me. This is not about me, Henry. This is about them. Like, if I was dating someone else, and this is their red flags, I mean, I would have these red flags for them. Females who affectionately refer to their friends as bitches. Don't care, really. It's up to them. Swears a lot.
Henry says, why would you care?
Swears a lot. I mean, it could be good. Honestly, it's gonna sound weird. My kink is a woman who just doesn't give a shit and just curses the fuck whenever the fuck she wants. It's turn on. I don't know why. It just is. It just is. Is against swearing? No, I don't like that. I don't like when they're against swearing. Bad but manageable. I mean, I could deal with it. Like spicy food. Yes.
Heard the good news says gross.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the normie looking or normie sounding women.
Henri Henry says answer my question.
What would you care about what? I don't have any context to that.
Henri Henry says your hygiene isn't the greatest.
Okay, well, what's the point? I know that. Depends on the situation.
Henri Henry says why would it depend on the situation?
Depends on the situation. What if they're having medical issues and they can't shower? What do you want me to do? Just break up with them because they can't walk to the freaking shower, or can't have the energy to go to shower? Like, it's not my business. Even, I mean, I would help them. I would literally, if they can't physically walk to the shower, I would help them.
Gladys Stiletto says you.
You know what I mean? It's situations.
Henri Henry says what if it's a female you?
What do you mean? Female you mean? Oh, so I could physically go. It's just my brain tells me it's too much work.
Mikey Ungolo says, oh god, a female Andy. Downward Dog GGO says excessive compliments are easy when you are a professional FS simp.
What?
Henri Henry says someone who doesn't take showers often. Mikey Ungolo says a fandy.
Anyways. Dislike spicy food? Bad but manageable. Like sweets? Yes. I actually like this. I like sweets. I mean, I'm diabetic almost now. Dislike sweets? Bad but manageable. Fast food is their favorite general food? That is bad. Bad but manageable. That's bad but manageable. Does not have a degree nor working towards one.
Henri Henry says I missed your response.
I don't remember.
Gladys Stiletto says, hey Cammy. MR Peggy Hill says, have you ever gone down on a girl that smells rank?
I don't remember. I don't
Henri
smell.
Henry says, if it's a female you. Downward Dog GGO says, are you trying to match with cereal in a virtual tier list heaven?
No. Why? This is not her tier list. This is
Mikey Ungolo says, hey Camel.
This is not her tier list. This is I got the idea from Seth. I was watching her earlier with this. Does not. I don't care about
Mikey
this.
Ungolo says you said you don't smell.
Yeah, I don't have a scent. I mean, you could. I've met How many people in chat?
Mikey Angelo says him. For some reason,
Heard.
I find it hard to believe.
Heard is in chat. Heard could tell you if I smelled bad or smelled anything specifically. If he says something bad and I smell bad, he's trolling you 100%. He said I smelled either nothing or I smelled good. And chat never believes me.
Mikey Angelo says Helga said you smell like cheese, but I think she was trolling.
She was trolling. 100%, dude. And she inside joke on that, by the way. I think the HDMI getting fucked. Probably. Yeah. Last year we might have been over there. Can you see it?
Probably underscore WW3 says, did I miss the tacos?
Yeah.
SS Scorcher says, who the fuck these bitches think they is?
Why are you saying that? Come on. Alright, has a lot of debt. No.
SS Scorcher says, bruh.
Hey, you get me in trouble. You just want to get me in trouble.
Dog GGO says, has a lot of debt is a huge red flag.
Not for me. This depends on the situation. For me, it is.
Probably underscore WW3 says, just got here. Can we restart the stream?
Nope.
SS Scorcher says, nah. SS Scorcher says, I am just triggered.
Don't get triggered. Never traveled outside of their own hometown. That's bad but manageable. Come on,
Downward
kids.
GGO says, has a lot of debt. Andy loves debt. Can't get a nut of it.
Want
SS
kids.
Scorcher
I'll
says
do bad
true.
but manageable. Ugh, does not want kids. I actually like that. Needs a lot of personal space. That's a deal breaker. Like, if for example, like if I had a girlfriend, and if she's living like an hour away or like another state or whatever, and they don't want to like hang out with me, yeah, that's a big issue. It's a huge red flag for me. Like I'm not gonna deal with that
Probably
bullshit.
underscore WW3 says, why do you hate me? Just make some tacos.
I already ate them. I don't want to get fat. Likes cartoons. I don't care about cartoons, but it's not a big deal. Hates cartoons? I don't really care. Talkative online but silent IRL.
Probably underscore WW3 says, like if she lived in Vegas and didn't want to hang out with you.
Huge red flag. Anyways, your friends do not like them. Huh.
Heard the good news says, I
Meow.
feel like we're still talking
Meow,
about
meow,
someone
meow,
we shouldn't be
meow,
talking about.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
Heard. Come on, Heard.
SS Scorcher says, ah.
Come on, Heard.
SS Scorcher says, kitty sound.
Yes. Heard. Come on, Heard. I'm just sharing about my personal experiences that's involving these situations.
Tyler Dude says, ya missed out on da roadhead.
Anyways, extreme involvement with parents. I mean, I don't give a shit, really. Bad but manageable.
Heard the
Has
good
an
news
addiction.
says, alright JT. Continue.
Yes. Has an addiction.
SS Scorcher says, Tyler chill.
Depends on the situation. Like, everyone has an addiction, I think. It depends on what kind of addiction. It's not okay. Like, if it's a cocaine addiction or crack addiction or like meth addiction, like I don't want to deal with that. Obviously, that's way too much for me. But if it's like like if it's like video games, sex,
Mommy Give Me Milk says I am addicted to your mama.
Twitch, stuff like that. It's manageable. I mean, I could help them if they need me. Only text you at night? That's a little weird.
Mikey Ungolo says, when will you get news about your employment status?
I don't know.
Probably _WW3 says, what if she's addicted to Roadhead? MR Peggy Hill says, I'm addicted to you, Andy.
I mean, if she's addicted to Roadhead, I could help over that issue. Anyways, bad at communicating? That's a big no-no.
Mikey Ungolo says, what if they are functioning hard drug addict?
No, I don't care. I cannot be around.
Milk says, why aren't you addicted to WW?
I can't be around people who does like cocaine, crack, and meth, all that shit. I just can't be around them at all. Even if they're like just friends, I just can't be around them. Describes their exes as crazy.
Hamilton 2020 says, did you apply for a new job at Cheppy J?
No.
Mikey Ungolo says, why? Probably _WW3 says, no, she's addicted to giving other guys Roadhead.
Why?
Not
What?
you. Mikey Ungolo says, even if they are functioning.
No, because like I'm influenced by people around me. Like, if I see someone drinking all the time, I'm gonna be influenced by them drinking. If I see someone doing cocaine or like meth and shit like that, I'm gonna be influenced in doing it. Like I mean, granted, if you have self-control and discipline, yes, I know, but I don't want to be around it. I don't want that pressure.
Downward Dog GGO says, Vandalay Industries is hiring a latex salesman.
Oh, good, thank you. Cheated in the past. Yeah, it's a big. It's cheating in the past is bad but manageable only because people do change and learn. That's the only reason why. I mean, it would be instant deal breaker, but the thing is that I understand people like they learn.
Mommy Give Me Milk says, why aren't you influenced to stop being so delulu then?
I have no idea what you mean. Alright, needs to be reassured often. I mean, I need to be reassured often. Depends on the situation.
Probably _WW3 says, why isn't Andy addicted to Milky? Downward Dog GGO says, that's smart. Not cheating in situations where you might be tempted and taking a course of action. First reasonable thought you've had in 2 years.
Fucking doggo.
MR Peggy Hill says, what if she on her ex with you? Mikey Ungolo says, part of me what to see Andy on hard drugs just to see what he is like.
No, if she cheated on her ex with me...
Mommy Give Me Milk says, are you addicted to my milk?
Hold on, I have to answer this properly. If she cheated on her ex with me, but she didn't tell me, and I was like, it was secret while she was cheating on her ex with me, that's like you're breaking the trust there. Like you're not being open with communication. Which is for me, it's a big deal breaker because you're not communicating. Like you're lying to me. Like when you start lying to me, little anymore. Done with that. I'm done with that, and I've dealt with that. In a romantic sense, with friends and stuff like that, it's a little bit more, but not. I'm not. You lied to me one time, you're fucking done. That's it. You're done.
Why is Orby deleting his Discord? Why did you break his heart?
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. Trust issues, depends on the situation. Does not understand pop culture references. I don't really care about this, really. Parents track their location. What the fuck? That's a little weird. Bad but manageable. Maybe it's bad but manageable.
Mikey Ungolo says, poor Orbit.
Well, I have no idea you're talking about. Smokes.
Probably _WW3 says, why don't you love Orby?
What are you talking about?
MR Peggy Hill says, call Orby. He's crying.
I guess Smokes is variable. Bad but manageable, I guess.
Mikey Ungolo says, I thought he loved medical professional.
What? I do. I respect him highly. Does drugs?
Probably
No, it's a deal breaker.
_WW3 says, call Orby. He's crying.
I guess.
Mommy Give Me Milk says, give Orby Roadhead to make him feel better.
Depends on the situation, because like, if they're doing like weed, I don't care about weed. I think weed is not a hard drug at all. Anyone who like treats it as like a gateway drug are idiots. It's not a gateway drug. I mean, if some people treat it as a gateway drug themselves because they want that. It's not a gateway drug for me at all. I do edibles and that's it. I think edibles are fine. Bad at driving. Depends on the situation.
Mommy give me milk says pretty dumb take.
What do you mean?
Mikey Angelo says, can we ask ChatGPT if weed is a gateway drug?
It's not.
Probably underscore WW3 says weed is a gateway drug.
It's not.
I started on weed and transitioned to gates.
Bullshit. Excessive thirst for anime, men, women. I don't care about
Mikey
anime.
Angelo says, let's confirm.
I don't care about women. I mean, I don't care about anime. Sorry. I don't know what you mean. Overly what's I don't know. I heard the word quirky. What's overly quirky? What?
Mommy give me milk says, I don't care about women.
I mean that.
Henri Henry says Jessus.
I didn't care about anime.
Mommy give me milk says I knew you were into men. Mikey Angelo says doesn't care about VR.
I don't care about anime.
Henry says I heard of quirky. Heard the good news says men time.
I don't care about anime.
Says if Orby and WW3 were in a burning house and you could only save one, who would you save?
What's up, Seth?
MBCZR says oh he's doing it.
Yeah, almost done. Almost done. Extremely indecisive. Yeah, that's a.
Mikey Angelo says he is stealing your content.
No, she knew I was going to do it.
WW3
I let her know ahead of time.
Probably underscore
Has a very
WW3
specific
says,
coffee
why would
order?
you let me die?
I don't really drink
Mikey Angelo
coffee.
says, can he actually save anyone though?
What? What do you mean? Quotes TikTok IRLs? What is quote? I don't care about this. Gamer. I mean, I actually like this.
Mikey Angelo says, oh that is why she is at the top of your DSOC RD.
I have no idea what you mean. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I just joined it. That's why I had to download her copy. This is right here. It's right there. But this is her copy. I can't fucking see this. I'm blind as fuck already. I can't read this. I could try. I'm blind as fuck. Has a stuffed animal collection. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
MBCZR says I had to zoom in a lot. Mikey Angelo says Steph is Andy top 8. Henri Henry says she only had 3 tiers.
She only had 3 tiers? What do you mean 3 tiers? Female with masculine hobby / male with girly hobby? I don't care about... Hobbies are not meant to be girly or manly. I don't really give a shit about that. Anger issues, that's manageable.
Henri Henry says look at her pic again.
What do you mean? What picture are you talking about? Right here? Not right now.
Henri Henry says she put everything in 3 buckets.
It's not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. You miscounted.
MBCZR says wait what?
No, they're misinterpreting your tiers.
Henri Henry says oh.
Yeah, they're missing. They thought there was like 3, but it's all 7.
Henri Henry says couldn't see the colors.
No, it's fine. It's okay. Had a recent on and off again relationship.
MBCZR says it is hard to see.
Yeah, because it's we're on the camera. That's why.
Mikey Angelo says this is why you should screen share.
Almost done. Can you see better now? Does not like.
Mommy Give Me Milk says why don't you share the cooking screen?
Because I have to get off of it. I have to cook salmon right now. Does not like when you are with your friends. I don't know if it's deal breaker. Says they don't care. They not wait. What is that? Depends on the situation. Refuses to try your hobbies. No, I don't really care if they do or not. Honestly, no motivation, dreams, goals. That's a deal breaker. That's for sure. Won't let you use their phone. What? Won't let you use their phone.
That is absolute dog shit.
Bad but manageable, I guess.
Her the good news says depends on how hot she is.
Likes obscure music. I don't care about music that much. It's like, I don't really care about the music ones. Doesn't like music. I like music, but I'm not picky with music. That doesn't matter to me. What's early bird? Oh, you wake up early. Doesn't matter to me. Night owl. I actually like night owls. Chronically online. I mean, I'm chronically online actually. Disney adult. I don't give a shit if you're like into Disney or not.
Mommy Give Me Milk says you have shitty music taste.
I don't have a music
taste. You can tell by your opening stream song.
I know. Racist comments as a joke. Depends on the situation. Dark humor. I like dark humor. Watches porn. I actually like porn. But I'm bored of porn.
Chronically online, I doesn't want to work in front of a PC all day.
I like corn, but I'm bored of it. So I want a girlfriend. Does not ever dress up for a date. No, I dress up for dates, but this is for someone else.
MR Peggy Hill says I like the Pokemon song.
Yeah, me too. It's my favorite song. I listen to it like a million times a day now. Tries to act cool. What's acting cool? Like what? Is that like very interpretive? Tries to act cool. Isn't that like he's just being chill? That's it. Could be good. Neutral. I don't really care.
Henri Henry says what?
Tries to act cool. Which it's very interpretive on what that means. It's very interpretive.
Henri Henry says you listen to it multiple times a day.
Yes. Like I'm driving cars every day, dude. And it has a good beat. I need a good beat while I'm driving. Assumes familiarity very early on. I don't know what that means. But we'll just put it in. I don't care. Love bombing. What's love bombing? It's like when you give too many compliments. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if you give me compliments. Give me compliments. I don't give a shit. I love you very early on. That's not
Mikey
good.
Ungolo says you drive the cars.
Yeah.
MR Peggy Hill says since we both like the Pokemon song, we should hook up.
Really?
Mikey Ungolo
Okay.
says I thought you were just detailing.
No, I drive the cars.
Henri Henry says he has to pick up the cars. Rinson says when you go overboard with love bombing.
I mean, I'm an emotional guy. Like I don't care if I'm being. If I'm being love bombed, I don't care.
MBCZR says wait lol, you're just making up definitions for these now.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just.
Mikey Ungolo says ooh.
What? What? No, I drive these cars, by the way. But they're parked in the lot. I had to drive it into the bay. I can't answer. I can't answer. Yeah, I can't answer when you guys talking. It's parked in the lot. I drive it into the bay, clean it, park it again. I also drive people home, and pick them up at their home. I also pick up cars from shops when they're broken or fixed or whatever. Yes, it's like I drive a lot too. It's like at least 40% of my day is driving. Sometimes depends on the day.
Says, did you tell your previous GS that you love her all the time?
No, I never loved her.
MCVR says love bombing is toxic NGL. Mikey Ungolo says driving people home. Quinby88 says love bombing is what narcissists do. Mommy Give Me Milk says it's what Cheffy does.
Well, but I just don't understand what love bombing is then. Love bombing just sounds like you're being affectionate. That's what it sounds like. Like when is the opposite of love bombing? That's a big problem for me. When someone's lacking affection, there is no affection. That's a bigger issue than love bombing to me. You know? Yeah, I just don't understand what love bombing is. Like, it sounds like it's just more of a Generation Z thing being created. Love bombing is a manipulative tactic where someone overwhelms you with excessive affection, attention, gifts, and praise early. What if it's not early? Like, what if it's like, what is considered early though? Is that interpretive as well and subjective? Like, what if it's like 1 month into a relationship? Is that still too early? I don't know. Like, what if it depends how many days you spent in that month with them? How many hours, you know? It's just very, very interpretive, all this stuff, you know? Anyways. What's up, Vincent? Forget the important holidays and anniversaries. I mean, if they forgot the holidays and important anniversaries, I mean, I personally don't really give a shit. It's not a big deal. Calls you daddy! Oh, wow. I wonder what Steph answered. Calls you daddy and wants to be called daddy? That's definitely Steph. Both of them. That's both of them for Steph. 100%. I mean, I like being called daddy. Believes in conspiracy theories. It depends on the situation. Tries to convert your beliefs. The thing is that, what is beliefs? Is that religious beliefs? Or is that like beliefs in general? Tries to convert my beliefs. Depends on the situation, really. What?
Mr. Peggy Hill says I like being called distinguished Mr. Peggy Hill.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that word. It's too many syllables. Has no filter. I have no filter for the most part. I mean, unless I'm at work, I have to be fake.
MBCZR says I am too tired for this.
I'm almost done.
MBCZR says good night.
I'm almost done. Like, look, almost done. Alright, have a good night. Strong belief. Strong. It's supposed to be the word belief, not believe. Strong belief in zodiac signs.
MBCZR says that's so much left.
No, I'll be done in 2 minutes, dude.
Mikey Angelo says having a filter is being fake to you.
Zodiac signs? Yes. Zodiac signs, I mean, I don't really give a shit about zodiac signs. Strongly believe in it? Oh, bad.
Henry Henry says alright, 2 minutes. Henry Henry says we're tracking.
What? Goes with the flow? Yeah, I like that. Road rage? No, I do not like road rage at all. That's a deal breaker for me. Wants to live together within the first year before marriage? I mean, depends on the situation. Like, if they have no choice.
Camelum 2020 says syllables are our friends. They help us pronounce and spell words.
Yeah, the thing is that my brain doesn't like it. It's too many. If it's too many steps to say a word. Doesn't make time in their schedule to see you. It's a deal breaker.
Mr. Peggy Hill says MBC isn't here for you, but you know who is.
Huh?
I'm here for you. MBCZR says I want to see what you assume and speculate from my tier list.
Okay. Emotional outbursts. What's an emotion? Oh, yeah. That's not good. I had that situation happen to me.
Camelum 2020 says I can help you with syllables.
It's bad but manageable. It depends on the situation, I guess.
It's Twitch.
Depends on the situation, I guess. I've had that happen to me, but like I've let it go because
Mikey
they're
Angelo
crazy.
says, should I get my popcorn ready?
Sure. I mean, she's gonna go to
Mikey
bed.
Angelo says, I feel I might need it.
Solves disagreements with the silent treatment. That is not good. I hate that. That's not good at all. Constant self-deprecating jokes. I don't really care about that. It's like, I mean, I like self-deprecating jokes actually. Has a child from previous relationship. I don't like having children, so bad but manageable. They don't ask questions about you. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. So once they stop asking questions about you and they basically look like they lost interest, that's a deal breaker. I'll just break up with them because they don't have the balls to do it themselves. Always wants to split the bill. Bad but manageable. Expects you to pay for everything. That's a deal breaker for me. I'm not gonna pay everything.
Mommy Give Me Milk says, why are you doing this if you know nothing about women?
Needs to borrow money a lot. Bad but manageable. I mean, I guess it depends on the situation. Whole personality revolves around one thing. What? I don't know what that means entirely. It depends on the situation. Say you don't own them until marriage. That's so fucking weird. Where would I put this? I don't want to use this one.
Peggy Hill says, don't you borrow money a lot?
No, I don't.
Mikey Angelo says, speaking of borrowing money, did you get your car fixed?
Yeah, I borrowed through a third party. I borrowed money. I had to pay it off by August. They always change plans to better suit them. Yep, that's a deal breaker for me. For the most part. Say you don't. Oh, I'm not gonna use that one. Can't handle me at my worst. Don't deserve
Mikey
me at my
Angelo
best.
says he tried to not say borrow.
Borrow? What? I went through a loaning service or whatever it's called. Can't handle me at worst. Don't deserve me at my best. Yeah, I like this.
Mommy Give Me Milk says, deal breaker for you. Guess you will never get a GF.
What are you talking about? Have you seen these deal breakers?
Mommy Give Me Milk says small dick energy.
I have no idea what you mean. They
Winty
miss
says, what does the
high
weenie
school.
hat look like, LMAO?
You did redeem it. What's up, Winty? They miss high school. What the fuck? Bad. Unsure about the sexuality. What sexuality means? Is that like if they're like into other?
Winty says, that's all my points.
Oh, did you redeem it?
Mikey Angelo says, how much is the interest on your loan?
If I pay it off? Oh, nice. Wait, Smet redeemed it. God damn it,
Henry
Smet.
Henry says what?
Smet redeemed it. Smet redeemed it for you. God damn it, Smet. Where is it? That was right here.
Mommy Give Me Milk says, why don't you love WW3?
What?
Henri Henry says, doesn't understand sexuality.
Oh God, where is it? Alexa, turn on light.
Mikey Angelo says, nor coitus. Mikey Angelo says, how much is the interest on your loan?
It's 0 if I pay it off in August. By August. I don't know how much it is after that. I'll pay it off by August. That's fine. Keep asking me, like I'm telling you 0. Where did I put my fucking hat? I thought I had it right here.
Winty says, time to throw stuff around to find it.
I had it right here.
Mikey Angelo says, WTF, how did you get a 0 interest loan?
There's deals.
Mikey Angelo says, I didn't hear you the first time.
Yeah, they make deals. So once you pay it off, and I mean, usually it's a 30-day deal, but this is like a 90-day deal or whatever. I thought I had it right here.
MBCZR says, emotional outburst. MBCZR says, red flag behavior.
I had it right here.
Mikey Angelo says, OMG WTF is that clip. Gladys Stiletto says, lol. Mikey Angelo says, WTF is wrong with his foot. MBCZR says, I'm never watching that, sorry lady. Mikey Angelo says, any medical profession in chat can wait in.
I think I lost it. I'll just put on the costume instead. That's a good bonus. It's usually to pay for that. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere around the house. I'll just put this on.
Replacement says, refund.
You don't want the costume? You sure? Costumes are like more money.
Replacement says, we want weenie hat.
I'll just spend like an hour looking for it. I know I put it right here, but I don't know where it is now.
Winty says LMAOOO.
Yeah.
Replacement says Winty wanted to see the goddamn hat.
I don't know. I don't remember where I put it. The last person who redeemed it was Milk. I'm pretty sure.
Replacement says I worked hard for those 5,000 points.
Really?
Gladys Stiletto says Andy lost his weenie. Winty says yeah.
You worked hard for those 5,000 points? What's your total
Heard the
points?
good news says spent all points.
What's your total points right now? What's your total points?
Replacement says 69,420 points. Mikey
Sure.
Ungolo says I am not surprised he can't find his weenie. Winty says I am glad your ads wasn't 5 ads.
Oh, yeah. Fuck! I don't know where it is.
Replacement says he's trolling.
No, I'm not. I'm not trolling, dude. I usually put it on if it's like, if it's nearby, but I don't know where to put it. Where did I put it?
Heard the good news says has anyone seen this man's weenie? Winty says makes clapping noises and it'll pop out.
No. That'll be a waste of time. I don't know what the fuck it is. I swear it was like right here. I swear. Not here at all. Fuck my life.
Gladys Stiletto says ask the crab.
Oh.
Mikey Ungolo says if you lose weight I bet you can find it easier.
No. I have to eat less food, that's for sure.
Heard the good news says ask the crabs.
Oh, the crabs left the building. Like 15 years ago. Migrated. I don't know what the fuck it is, honestly.
Gladys Stiletto says crabs were probably playing in it.
In it. Like the last place I'm pretty sure was like around here. It's like around here I think I put it.
Gladys Stiletto says are the rat.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. It's not here. Or I could put it on maybe around
Mikey
there.
Ungolo says if you lose fat your weenie looks bigger too.
I know. But does size really matter? I mean, I've been told. Maybe many women say it doesn't really matter. As long as you're funny, that's good enough, right? If you're funny, you can fuck anyone, really, right?
Mommy Give Me Milk says can you finish your taxes already so you can get back to the gym grind? MR Peggy Hill says are the rumors true that you had crabs but never got treatment?
Correct. Refund them. Refund them.
Mikey Ungolo says it depends on the
I'll give.
size.
Once
What do you think 1 inch is enough?
I'll give you a
Mikey
free.
Ungolo says are half an inch.
I'll give you a freebie if I find it. I don't know where the fuck it is though.
Mommy Give Me Milk says you need to work on being funny then.
I don't know how to be fake funny.
Ennui Henry says scam.
I don't know how to be fake funny. Constantly wants to take selfies or
Gladys
take
Stiletto
photos together.
says who
No,
requested
actually like
it.
that.
Replacement
Smet.
says replacement redeemed show poop stick. Home only 2000.
God damn it.
Ennui Henry says how did you lose the weenie hat?
I don't
Mikey
know.
Ungolo says what about being real funny? MR Peggy Hill says how did you get crabs? Mikey Ungolo says are just funny.
How did I get crabs? Well, I mentioned the girl, she was rebounding from her ex-boyfriend using me as a rebound. That's how I got crabs. I got it from her and her boyfriend.
Mommy Give Me Milk says set up a dono goal for a new weenie hat.
No, it's around here. I'm not gonna spend money. Just don't know where it
Winty
is.
says bruh.
Bruh.
Mikey Angelo says you got it from the boyfriend too.
Winty, are you a guy or a woman? It feels like you're a guy. You're coming off like a guy vibe. Please confirm. Please confirm. Because I was told you're a woman.
Winty says a woman.
Oh, really? Okay. That's what I thought. But
Heard the good news says that's a fine stick right there.
It's just like, the vibe is just seems guy. That's
Mikey
sorry.
Angelo says why does it matter if they are a guy or woman?
Because I was told by someone that they're a woman. And it just doesn't seem like it. It just feels like they're a guy.
Mikey Angelo says does it change how treat them?
No, it's just like someone could, I feel like someone
Mikey
lied to me,
Angelo
that's why.
says does it change how you treat them?
I feel like someone lied to me. That's why. I just want, you know.
Winty says LMAO. Yeah, I know I got brothers LMAO.
Oh, okay, got you. Has Alexa turn off light? Alexa turn off light.
Okay.
Has a lot of noticeable tattoos. I actually don't mind this. Actually, it's not a big deal. This could be good. Needs their relationship to include sex. Yes, of course it needs to include sex. I'm not gonna have a relationship without sex.
MR Peggy Hill says did you use special shampoo to get rid of the crabs or do you think your natural body odor killed them off? Winty says what's sex?
No, he redeemed it on Twitch, lady.
Heard the good news says what about really good hugs?
I'll just.
Mikey Angelo says just shave it off.
No, I didn't do nothing. I just let it die. I need to take care of that. Where is it?
Heard the good news says you can't refund Twitch points.
No, you can. You just you reject it. I need to find the rejection option. So this, I mean, I don't know if I don't know if the lady has the option for this. So you go to reward requests on the mod view, and you look for the, where is it? Cement.
Probably underscore WW3 says what if she's having sex with other guys?
Cement right
Probably
here. So
underscore WW3 says but let's
so
watch.
this one you hit the X and it says reject and refund.
Heard the good
right
news
there.
says I never knew that.
Wait, never knew what? Constantly live in constant messy live in space. I mean that's me, so I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
Lattice Stiletto says okay.
Yep, I did it already, so you don't have to do it. You're good. I was just showing you how to do
MR
it.
Peggy Hill says do you think your ex was having sex with others while she was having sex with you?
My first girlfriend, yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, she admitted it, so she had guilt. So it's, I guess she had some kind of heart, but she admitted it.
Mikey Angelo says imagine Andy dating someone like himself. Mikey Angelo says imagine their living situation.
I mean, I did live with my first girlfriend. They don't express any issues during the relationship. Let's see. Yeah, it's a deal breaker for me, actually. That's part of communication.
Probably underscore WW3 says I was having sex with Andy's ex. She was nasty.
Anyways, have to do everything together? Not everything. Depends on the situation, I guess. Not everything.
Mommy Give Me Milk says did WW3 get your crabs?
Well, I don't know. Did he? Anyways, can't hold eye contact during conversation. I mean, I have ADHD, so it's really difficult to have eye contact on someone all the time. Depends on the situation. I'm just being honest. As an ADHD person, it's really hard to keep eye contact on a person because you're overthinking shit all the time. Lack of social life, that's Depends on the situation, actually.
Winty says go to the beach and give back the crabs.
Not those kind of crabs. Not their first marriage. I mean,
Mommy Give Me Milk says you wouldn't look into your girl's eyes as you're making love to her. SMH.
No, my ADHD got a lot worse as I got older. So I'm pretty sure it causes performance issues, if you know what I mean. Treat you like their therapist? What? No, that's like you're just talking it out. I mean, that's fine. I don't give a shit. Not an active listener. It's bad but manageable, I guess. So I'm done with this now. I'm not gonna use this one. It's just done.
Mommy Give Me Milk says I don't know what you mean. I don't have those issues.
What's the issue? Log in to save?
MR Peggy Hill says do you think you got smarter or dumber as you got older?
ADHD. I hope I don't need to do it again, because it's just asking me to log in now. Oh my god, two-factor authentication just to freaking download this bullshit.
Winty says do you like my emotes, Andy?
Let's see.
Probably underscore WW3 says
Yes.
play the clip.
I don't have a clip.
Probably underscore WW3 says Andy doesn't get boners anymore.
I think they deleted it. They wanted me to log in to save, and I didn't log in, and oh god. Oh, I saved it. I made me actually like try to actually print
Mikey
it.
Angelo says oh they are a streamer. MR Peggy Hill says you should try Viagra. Heard the
Is
good news says two-factor identification. Giving me PTSD from San Diego. Probably underscore WW3 says no boners, no flips, no crabs.
What do you mean? Probably. I mean, Heard you don't like two-factor?
Gladys Stiletto says night y'all.
Oh, night, lady. I should be going to bed. I'm not gonna make the. I won't have any time to make the assignment. I do apologize. I'll make it tomorrow. I learned my lesson to always bring my two phones with me.
Probably underscore WW3 says Tyler Dude says imagine not having a I don't get boners anymore.
Are you streaming now, Winty? Are you a streamer now? Winty? Let me see. I'm checking your channel. Did you ban me?
Winty says are you still eating healthy?
For the most part, I'm trying. I see you're a streamer. 5,000 followers for voice reveal. That's a huge follower request there. You're an affiliate?
Heard the good news says Jeffy turned a 5-minute process into an hour-long ordeal.
It's not 5 minutes. It's 160 red flags, dude. 160.
Winty says I know hee.
Oh yeah. Did I download this yet? Download. Oh, I want to download the image.
Mikey Angelo says going slow is a red flag.
It won't let me download it. Whatever. Well, I'm not slow. Okay. This is mine. Wait,
MR Peggy Hill says Andy is a red flag.
I'm not. So this is mine. So instant deal breakers is they don't ask questions about you, inconsistent communication, dismissive of your feelings or opinions, doesn't make time in their schedule to see you, controlling, no motivation, dreams or goals, unwilling to address or resolve conflicts, lack of emotional availability.
Mikey Angelo says Andy is a big red flag.
Disrespects animals, bad at communicating, disregards boundaries, they always change the plans to better suit them, needs a lot of personal space, solves disagreements with the silent treatment, they don't express any issues during a relationship, brags about how good of a liar they are, road rage, expects you to pay for everything. That's 100% deal breakers for me. Those are really bad
Mommy
ones.
Give Me Milk says I like how those are instant deal breakers, but he ignored those the last couple of months.
What? No, I just didn't realize the issues were there. I mean, I.
Heard the good news says I googled some of these phrases and learned some new terms. These would be your black flags.
No, I realized I was being controlled. Just it just took a little bit of a push to see to see. Bad but manageable has a kid from previous relationship, extremely indecisive, practices or religions you are not involved with.
Mommy give me milk says you weren't being controlled.
I mean, no, I was influenced heavily, and you weren't there, obviously.
Mommy give me milk says anyways. Next topic.
You weren't there, like you weren't there. Lack of accountability does not like when you're with friends.
Downward Dog GGO says it's not like chat was screaming at you the whole time. MR Peggy Hill says controlled. Did you give money? Heard the
No.
good news says a little bit of a push. Yeah, and the Pope is a little bit Catholic.
Which Pope are you talking about? There was 2 this year, by the way. There are 2. Whatever. You can read this if you want. I'll put it into Discord. We're gonna read what's Steph's.
Tyler Duke says Milky wasn't there.
Nope. This is Steph's instant deal breakers. She has a lot more than me, by the way, but it's fine. I'm much more flexible than most people. She doesn't like furries for whatever reason. I don't know why.
MR Peggy Hill says IQ test when.
I don't know. Different political alignments.
Mikey Ungolo
Oh,
says
I
IQ
can't.
test when.
Hold on, I can't talk over you guys. So difficult political alignments. For me, I could see myself dating a Republican, even though I'm a Democrat technically. But the thing is that I'm more of in the middle. Like I'm more of a I'm a liberal, but not an extreme liberal. I'm not far leftist. So I could see myself dating a Republican, just not an extremist, not a MAGA. Inconsistent communication, which I agree with. I can't read this; it's too blurry. Indecisive, I think, of your something about your feelings or opinions. I agree with that one. Controlling, lack of accountability. I can't read that; it's so blurry. Willing to address, not unwilling to address, whatever it's called. Now we're reading Steph's. I'm learning more about her. I care about it. It's really interesting what she's selected. Excessive jealousy. See, the thing is that I disagree with her with that, or anyone. Like, excessive jealousy, for me, is like, if you don't show any jealousy, that's a big issue for me. Excessive can mean a lot of different things. Like, violent, obviously. I don't like that, obviously, when someone gets violent. Excessive. Violent jealousy, that's too much for me. What is that? Consistently negative. Disregards boundaries. One-uppers. Rude to service. The thing is that when you're rude to service, it depends on the situation for me. Because, like, if they're really shitty staff, or shitty, whatever, sometimes they deserve a little bit of what they're given. I'm just saying. The excessive implies bad, but also implies like, it can mean, depends what kind of bad it is. Like, if it's like violent bad or like excessive, it's like, I don't know what excessive means. Like, it can mean anything. Like, for example, like, being jealous at all could be considered excessive. What is this? I can't read it. It's so blurry. So blurry. I can't read it. Lacks empathy. Excessive means too much. Yeah, too much for me. I guess. One word replies. Talk shit behind friends' back, I think it says. Yeah, I saw her put this on there, and victim in every story. The thing is, I only two stories in my life that happened to me. stories, per se. They act like they're... What? I can't see, so blurry. Read to parents. That's super blurry. I can't read that shit. What? Hygiene, I think. Calls himself a nice guy. Nice guy could also mean nice girl. I've seen women call themselves, I'm a nice girl. I deserve a better man in this situation. I've heard of that many times. Has an addiction. I mean, I think everyone has an addiction. It just depends how toxic of an addiction they have. Bad at communicating. Cheated in the past. See, that for me, it's not... I mean, people cheat, but they learn, hopefully. I wouldn't judge them on their current status or whatever. I agree with this. So, disrespect animals. Smokes. If it's weed, I'm okay with it. I don't like being around nicotine though. Does drugs. I mean, I do edibles. Anger issues. I can manage someone who has anger issues to a certain degree, if it's non-violent. I can't read this. It's so blurry. Does not like when you're... Oh yeah, I would agree for the most part with that. Refuses to try your hobbies? What? Refuses to try your hobbies is a deal breaker? That's weird. Steph. I don't know if you're listening, Steph. That's weird. Like, what if your hobby is streaming, which I assume it is? What if I refuse to be a streamer? That's weird. I would not put that as a deal breaker for me, at least. Yes, it is weird because like her hobby is streaming, so that means as the boyfriend, they would need to try streaming themselves. Which, I mean, for me, it's weird. I would not try streaming if I'm not into streaming already, naturally. So I can't read this. No motivation. No motivation, dreams and goals. Yeah, I agree with that. Watches porn. I think she clarified in this when I was asking her about this. She said, basically, I think watching this during a relationship is a red flag, which I would agree. Tries to act cool. Acting cool is very variable. It's, for me, people act cool when they're chill. You can act cool all you want. I don't give a shit. Be cool, act cool, be chill. You're chilling me. Calls you daddy? Wait. Calls you daddy? Wait, I can't read this on my end. I can't read it. Hold on. The daddy one's in here too. I can't read it. And it won't find it either. Okay. She calls everyone daddy except for me. Especially Senti. That's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie. She calls everyone daddy. It's 100% a lie. I think she does it just to troll though. I don't think she actually sees it in a serious way. But usually when you call a guy daddy, it's not like a joke. Usually, it's usually like more of a sexual thing. Yeah, she calls Michelangelo daddy too, I think. Yeah, she calls a lot of people daddies, except for me. Tries to convert your beliefs. The thing is that beliefs, for me, is like not strictly just religion. Like, for example, if I believe in I don't believe in marriage, or I don't believe in having kids or whatever. Like, if someone wants to talk to me into having kids or a marriage, I mean, you could try to convert me. That's not a big deal with me. I cannot read this. It's way too blurry. Way too blurry. They don't ask questions about it. Yeah, I agree with that. They always change. Yeah, I agree with that. They miss high school. I mean, I don't give a shit about high school. It's so fucking blurry. I'm fucking blind. Not an active listener. Yeah. Huh? She doesn't? Oh, she refused? Wow. Do you not give her any donations? That's probably why. I think Senti gave her a bunch of donations. That's why he gets it. Really? Only the streamers? Oh, so she doesn't want kids. It seems like. I'm not I'm not 100% on that. It's just based on bad but manageable. So I assume because she put bad but manageable want kids, like she doesn't really want kids. Speculation. I think she needs to know what you look like. Oh yeah, just post your picture on her Discord. That's it. I mean, you're Vietnamese. Kids in this comedy? I mean, if you're rich. Let's see. Doesn't like music. I like music. I'm just not obsessed about it. That's it. She doesn't like love bombing. See, road rage for me is an instant no. Like, that's super dangerous. Like, road rage could easily get someone killed. Huh? Special and wholesome Twitch friendship? Nothing else, just for fun? Wow. Scentless. Scentless. Someone shout out Scentless. He deserves it. Because he's a special daddy for stuff. He's a special daddy. Oops. Show me that. Yeah, her definitely loves Scentless. I could tell. Neutral. I'm neurodivergent. That's for sure. Neurodivergent. Well, she doesn't care about spicy food. It looks like. Yeah, she's definitely a night owl. I could tell. She's a gamer, dark humor. Yeah, she definitely likes dark humor. Goes with the flow. Yeah, I can tell that. She's chill. Always wants to split the bill. I guess for me it depends on the situation. If it's a romantic thing, it varies. Like if I make the plans, if I make all the plans for the date, then I want to pay. As a guy. Oh, Milky. Ah, Milky. Milky. Invested in politics? Who is this, Andy? This is Steph! MVCZR. What? Can you not realize? That's Steph. Are you talking about me? Andy will pay? Yeah, I would pay. I mean, you probably didn't know. I haven't. I really don't want to talk about it, but I had the last few dates or whatever. I paid for it in full. Yes, I like every actual date I paid for. I can't go into detail. I paid for it. Like the first date this year I paid like over $60. The second date I paid like $100. Insane. $100. So I paid a total of $160 for 2 dates. It's crazy. It's way overpriced. But it's a city. Smet is like this fucking idiot. Yeah. Yeah, I could hear Smet saying this fucking idiot. Oh, the first restaurant was a Thai restaurant.
MR Peggy Hill says, did you send her an invoice when you broke up?
No, I'm not that. I'm not a malicious person. I'm not like that. The first restaurant was a Thai restaurant. The second restaurant was K Barbecue.
Replacement says, I know which Thai restaurant.
Yeah, $60. It was like basically a lunch, and that was it. She didn't give a shit about me anymore. It was like a very short, quick lunch date, and that's it. That was it. She went home. That's it. Spent time with the actual guy she wanted to be around. That's it.
Camel in 2020 says, was it good?
It was good. It was good because like, it was different. It wasn't your typical Thai food. It's like the food was good.
Heard the good news says, was she cute? Mikey
Yeah, she
Underwood
was
says
cute.
$100 for KBBQ for two.
No, just for her. I pay myself. Wait, yeah, for two. Never mind. It was $50 a person. Yeah. I mean, it was a group of us, but I paid for her and myself.
Replacement says, yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey Ungolo says, all you can eat.
No. Wait. Was it? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Okay. I mean, I would chill right now, but I gotta go to bed anyway. It's almost 1 a.m. I put the food away. Order it out. Who's on?
Mikey Ungolo says, I only been to 1K barbecue that charged $50 per person.
Yeah.
Usually it's between $30 to $40.
No, we had an even split with like 6 people, so it became like $50.
Heard the good news says, have a good night.
Night. Oh, my eyes are gonna be popping out my head soon. Yeah, I mean, if it's an actual date, I'm gonna treat it like a date. My eyes are literally popping out of my head. Uh-oh, my stomach's not feeling well. Did I undercook these? I'm kind of feeling that I undercooked them. Just a small smidget feeling. I slightly undercooked them. They were a little bit pink, but usually when they're a little bit pink, it's fine.
MR Peggy Hill said you should have paid for the whole table. She might be yours now if you did that.
That's a good $1,000.
Camel in 2020 said, what did you make?
I'm not gonna pay $1,000. I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for that. It's crazy. I just made pork chops or whatever. Pork chop tacos. Oh, what's up, Camille? Again. Yeah, pork chop tacos. But like rib meat taco, rib meat pork chops. Oh no, I'm dropping everything now. Who's ready for a toothbrush? A brushing. Who's ready for a brushing? Brushing. Oh, my stomach is not feeling well. Oh, God. We got ads. The only way I brush my teeth if I do it on stream for content. It's sad, I know. Oh God.
Mikey Angelo says, okay, this is Mike K. Night, everyone.
Night.
Camel in 2020 says, take some Pepto.
I don't have any, I don't think.
Quinby88 says, so you don't brush when you wake up in the morning.
No, only at nighttime. You're supposed to do it at night. I don't think you're supposed to do it at morning and night. What's up, Quimby? This hair, I need to cut my hair so bad. This is too long. Do you guys want me to cut it on stream, or want me to surprise you?
Camel in 2020 says, yes, you are. 2 to 3 x a day.
Huh? Oh, fuck. I cut a little
MR
too
Peggy
much.
Hill says, I like the fact that Quinn is here. It makes me feel more normal. Quinby88 says you are supposed to brush in the morning and at night. You only have one set of teeth. Take care of them.
Okay. I'll try. No guarantee. What should I name my book? Anyone have any ideas? I'm open to ideas for the title.
Tyler Dude says book.
Mm-hmm. Writing a book, yeah. About my life. For the last 7 months.
Sedless__apprentice says, I don't get boners anymore.
No.
Camelum 2020 says you're writing a book.
Mm-hmm. Not a big one, but probably 20 page, 40 page, I don't know.
Steak Cherry says I have a feeling it's gonna be a picture book.
Oh. Oh. No. Not a picture book.
Sedless__apprentice says you don't brush the back of your teeth.
What? I'm thinking about publishing this book onto Amazon too, so you guys could buy it if you want. Paperback.
Sedless__apprentice says also, you should floss every night.
I know. Alright then.
Camelum 2020 says travel agency is new.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Camelum 2020 says flossing is most important.
No, Tyler.
Sedless__apprentice says your brushing technique is wrong too. You're supposed to do circular motions to clean the gum line. Mommy Give Me Milk says let Sedless teach you how to properly treat your mouth.
You can tell me in person.
Mommy Give Me Milk says you would make men very happy, Cheffy. That's all I am saying.
Oh. Men? Are you a man? Ah, fuck.
Tyler Dude says show tub. Mommy Give Me Milk says dude why are you using mouthwash after brushing?
What? After? Yeah, because you're supposed. This called mouthwash, right? Not water. I mean, not powder. I made a mess. Dropped a lot of mouthwash on the floor.
Mommy give me milk says you used it before.
Why? Ew. Are you sure that's proper? I don't think that's right. I think that's incorrect. I have to go to bed. Did I put away the salmon?
Mommy give me milk says ask a dentist cut.
Okay. I wish we had dentists in the chat. I know we got nurses and doctors in the chat. We don't have any dentists. I need a dentist. Sorry. Think lady went to bed.
Tyler Dude says, will there be an audio version of your book, Jeffy?
No, I don't feel like it. Once I publish the book, then I can move on. Finally. Never look back. I'm blind as fuck. I tried to get contacts and he told me, well, you can't get contacts because you could do like a teach. They're required to teach me how to put contacts in before they could give me contacts. That's fucking lame. Limited time offer? Starlink Roam? Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy. Did he change the name? Forest of Wires is huge now. 111 viewers. Tazo's back. And this is doing like multiple platforms. What is Plaxis doing? Nino paid? Oh, he's playing GTA probably, right? I'm blind as fuck right now, dude. Jelly. I got raided a lot. Whew. What is he doing? I can't see. Oh. He's just watching videos. Shane. Let's rate Shane. Join the Discord chat. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be around like 9 o'clock, I think. Around 9 o'clock Eastern. It'll be a shortish stream. Hour, 2 hours. I need to try to focus more on Texas. Okay? Today I didn't really do it. Honestly. I was trying to catch up on other shit like car maintenance and stuff like that. Join the Discord, okay? If you want to be part of the community, it's a big, important part, the most important part of the community, to be on the Discord, okay? Alright, chat, copy and paste the raid message, please. And paste it into the raid to show that we're powerful. And we all give a shit. Alright, chat? I'll see you in there.